There has been a massive twist in the Amritpal Singh case. The Khalistani insurgent who was reported to have been taken into custody is in fact still on the run. I'm Barkha Dutt, you're with the Mojo Story. This special broadcast brings you breaking news and an update. As I said, a dramatic twist to the day's developments. All media, digital, television and newspapers reported all day that Amritpal Singh had finally been arrested. The man who is an open Khalistan advocate and has in fact been on camera overrunning police stations. We believed he was in jail. So did everybody else. Then, just moments ago, came an official clarification from the Punjab police that, in fact, those reports were wrong. Even as his supporters rather took to the streets, you're seeing those images on your screen, and these supporters were protesting the arrest. They were, in fact, blocking roads. The images you're seeing are from Mohali in Punjab, and that's the riot police standing by. We thought it was a done deal. The entire media, every single newspaper, television channel, and digital platform had reason to believe and was given information that Amritpal Singh had been jailed. But in a twist that is going to raise all sorts of questions about the security operation that was launched earlier today, we can confirm to you now an official statement, an official release from the Punjab police describing Amritpal Singh to be a fugitive. For more on this developing story, let's go across to my colleague who's based in Punjab. We're joined by Payal Mohindra. Payal Mohindra is, of course, the editor of Summer News, which is a major Punjab-based channel. Payal, it's good to see you. What confusion. All day long, each one of us across media had reason to believe from our sources on the ground and everybody we'd been speaking to that Amritpal Singh, the Khalistani insurgent, was in jail.
So, Barkha, let me give the opening statement.
Yeah.
7 arrested from the spot, 78 so far. However, Amritpal Singh is on the run. I would also like to add here, all this while that we as a news channel and other news channels, those were reporting, because there was no official confirmation by the government, so we had been using as per the sources. And now, an hour before, Punjab government officially released a statement saying that Amritpal Singh is on the run and 78 persons have been arrested. However, they have made it abundantly clear that he has been declared a fugitive. He's on the run. And also, Punjab government has urged all those involved, especially in the Ajnala case, to surrender, and they would be given the police protection and also the lawyers and whatever. As per the law, they would be given. But the situation right now, till about 6 p.m., speculations were rife that Amritpal Singh has been either arrested or police has taken control over the entire, wherever he was. But finally, what Punjab government has released in the statement was actually shocking for all of us, that he is on the run.
Yeah. So, Payal, what I want to understand here is how are so many of his aides arrested, as you yourself mentioned, and that's the official tweet you see on your screen from the Punjab police, 78 arrested after mega crackdown. Amritpal Singh fugitive, police teams are on a manhunt. This is going to raise all sorts of questions about the security operation. The bodyguards of Amritpal Singh are among those who've been arrested. Weapons have been recovered. So Amritpal Singh kaise bhag gaya?
अभी के सवाल यहाँ पर है Barkha, I would also like to add here, it is raising many questions because surprisingly this action, there are a lot of opposition party leaders, and we have, and I would be sharing with you also the video of even MP.
Go ahead. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Well, Payal appears to have frozen there, but let me give you the update. I can see her back actually. Can we add her back? Yeah, there you are, Payal. Go ahead.
Yeah. So even you would see that MP Ravneet Bittu also officially released a statement, and for a change applauding the government. He acknowledged that if something is being done by the government, we would appreciate. So
Yeah.
by evening, it was clear that the man has been arrested. However, this situation turned upside down. And there are speculations that he's on the run, and probably the latest again सूत्रों के हवाले से जैसे पता लगता है that probably
जी.
he escaped to Himachal or somewhere else. But and you can see the situation, the law and order situation. This is the images that you're showing is from Mohali. It is in front of even in front of a gurudwara also. You could see there were lot many people who were supporting Amritpal, sitting at various places. Dharna pura lagaya hua hai.
जी.
I would like to add here that Punjab government, prior to releasing this statement that he has been because they never confirmed, they also sent a notification. If you can see the police notification, that do not believe in rumors or fake news. So they had clarified their stance somehow, because after about 4 hours of all this drama that was happening around all the protests, they clarified. So what happened within those 3-4 hours is something that we will come to know maybe tomorrow or day after or whenever, or maybe not. So that we have to see.
So I want to, before I come back to Amritpal, you mentioned Sunday, tomorrow. It is also another significant day from a law and order perspective in the Punjab calendar, which many of us had missed. Tell us about that, Payal.
So tomorrow happens to be the death anniversary of Sidhu Moosewala. And you can, there was a message that was floated. There was a viral video. In fact, not a viral video. There was a video that was circulated by his father, Balkaur Sidhu, urging people, of course, first and foremost, to be peaceful, to maintain peace, law and order, and do not miss on the opportunity. And please join us, because it happens to be my son who was brutally shot dead, murdered in broad daylight by of course we know who did that, and all the drama happening around Lawrence Bishnoi and whatever. So as such, the parents were in a state of shock, considering the last two interviews, and now this incident a day before the death anniversary of Sidhu Moosewala has added to the woes of the parents, of course.
Yeah. So what I want to raise is, there is one theory, Payal, that Amritpal may have been arrested, but the police is now saying he's not arrested, so that the protesters, and I want to play those images again, the images that have come in from Mohali, how a lot of his supporters have been blocking roads by actually serving langar on the middle of the road. Is this a way? Is this a way to de-escalate
I
the
would like to
tension?
clarify here
Can that be possible? Because there are some reports suggesting that the aides of Amritpal are saying that he was arrested by the police, and now the police is trying to backtrack.
See, Barkha, I would like to add over here, as all of us know that Punjab is an emotion more than a state. So
Yeah.
I think this kind of protest is very natural. Media had been reporting, and all the national and regional news channels had been reporting, because all those whys that we were reporting, if you will see, government maintained their stand. They did not clarify. None of the government officials were available. We tried to contact the MLAs, the MPs, but there was no official bite, because probably government had their own rules and policies, or they were discussing, which we will come to know maybe in a day or two.
Yeah.
However, I would like to add that all this while that this was happening, people were sure that Amritpal has been arrested, and thus this happened. Or now people know that he would be arrested, or he had been on run. If you see the first video that was released by one of his friends or accomplices, when he said that he was running also, and he was in the car, that I've been chased by the police. So that had been going, and I think that resulted in this massive protest.
No, but I understand, as a fellow Punjabi, when you say Punjab is an emotion, not only a state. But the point is that there are now all kinds of rumors flying. All day we were told he's in jail. Now we are told, Payal, and I hope you can hear me because you've just frozen. Now we have this report, suggesting that those of his aides who were taken into custody, they're suggesting he has been taken into custody, and the police doesn't want to come out into the public for now.
Barkha,
do you see any merit in that, Payal?
Well, Barkha, to be very honest, see, as a news channel, I'm sure both you and I understand that सूत्रों के हवाले से, as per sources we can. However, until we do not get a notification or the government clarifies their stand, like they just did when they released that, you would like to show that. I think I shared with you as well. So the notification. So
Yeah.
unless government gives the notification or clarifies their
Yeah,
stand,
yeah. Let me show. Let
everything
me. In fact, I just
everything
put
is
the
सूत्रों के
notification up
हवाले
on
से
my.
it is a speculation.
G. G. In fact, if we can just ask my producers to bring up my Twitter feed, I just put up that notification. But in the meantime, we also have this clip coming in, Payal, and I'm going to play it for you, where someone on record, claiming to be an Amritpal aide, is saying that Amritpal was arrested. Can we just try and play this?
Sure, why not?
There, I think it's coming up any moment now. Yeah, we'll just give it a second.
ਇਹੀ ਸਕੀਮ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ। ਬਾਕੀ ਸ਼ਾਹਕੋਟ ਥਾਣੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਦੁਪਹਿਰੇ 3 ਵਜੇ। ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਖਬਰ ਦੀ ਪੁਸ਼ਟੀ ਹੋਈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਤਾ ਕੀਤਾ। ਸ਼ਾਹਕੋਟ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ, ਬੜੇ ਔਖੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਲੱਗੀ ਸੀ, ਲੰਘਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦੀ, ਪੱਗ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਰੋਕ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਸੀ ਦਸਤਾਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ। ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿੰਡੋਂ ਪਿੰਡੀ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ। ਗੱਲ ਇਹ ਆ ਵੀ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਝੂਠੀਆਂ, ਉਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਯਕੀਨ ਨਾ ਕਰਿਓ। ਅਮਰਤਪਾਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੂੰ ਗ੍ਰਿਫਤਾਰ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਦੁਪਹਿਰ 3 ਵਜੇ ਸ਼ਾਹਕੋਟ ਥਾਣੇ ਤੋਂ ਚਸ਼ਮਦੀਦ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਆ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਵਾਲੇ, ਉੱਥੋਂ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਹੁਣ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਲੈ ਗਏ ਆ। ਕੋਈ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਗਏ ਆ, ਪਰ ਲੈ ਗਏ ਆ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਵਾਲੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਾਹਕੋਟ ਥਾਣੇ ਤੋਂ ਹਲੇ ਹੁਣੇ ਆਏ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ CRPF ਤੋਂ ਬਚਦੇ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਦੇ ਘਰ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਆ। ਗੱਲ ਕੀ ਆ ਵੀ ਧੱਕਾ ਸ਼ਰੇਆਮ ਆ ਜੀ।
Right. So
let me decipher this for you. Let me translate this for you. What he said over here is, do not believe. He said, media pe aap vishwas na kare. While media had been reporting that Amritpal has been arrested. So he's saying, do not believe media, and he has been arrested.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, Payal, you're on the ground. Our reporters were also on the ground. Like I said, all media all day reported that he'd been arrested. Now you have his own supporters saying 3 o'clock on Saturday he was arrested. The police's official statement in that notification pretty much says that there's a mega manhunt to arrest him, but he hasn't been arrested. There's so much confusion, and the Punjab police is going to have to face a lot of tough questions. What is the primary question that you think the police has to explain?
This was anticipated. This had to happen. After the Ajnala incident, there had been, there had been quite, are we there?
Yes. That's just the notification.
So after the Ajnala incident, there had been, quite a backlash on the government for not handling the case well. So of course, the government had to come under the scanner, and this was anticipated. This was expected. So this is the official statement released by the government that you can see. And
this is the notification.
Yes, this is the notification. So we have to go as per the notification sent out by the government.
Go ahead, Payal. Yeah.
So I'm saying, so this is the official notification that was sent out by the government an hour ago when I shared with you. So, if we do not have to, like I told you, Barkha, before releasing this, the government probably, learning once bitten, twice shy. So government, before releasing anything, the first thing that the Punjab police released was a statement saying, do not believe in false rumors. So, all this while the media and if you can see his friends, his followers, his accomplices who had been with him had been telling, in fact, the other story that media had been lying and he has been arrested, while media had also been reporting, because, we had our reporters who was, our reporter from Jalandhar, Raghav, was even chasing, the entire time that police was following Amritpal.
Yeah, can you tell us a bit about this car chase? Because all day long we heard about this massive car chase. 78 people have been arrested. His bodyguards are among them. If this man has escaped, how has he escaped?
See, Barkha, this is not just the only questions. I think there are many questions that that have opened now, and I think it will take layer by layer. We would be opening them. But the story the picture that has come, that stares us right in the eyeball is Amritpal has fled. Amritpal has not been arrested by Punjab government. Am I audible? Are we there? Are we connected? Barkha, am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is the reality that stares us in the eyeball is that Amritpal is on the run. He has not been arrested. So the entire chase and the news that was circulated, that was shared, of course, सूत्रों के हवाले से, while even when we were reporting, we had to write सूत्रों के हवाले से, although somewhere we were sure, because we had our reporters chasing and ground reporters, and in fact we have our reporters already at Moosewala as well, because we'll be covering tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very, in fact, let me tell you, Barkha, tomorrow is an important day for Punjab.
Yeah.
People in numbers would be there at Moosewala.
Yeah. Now, what I want to understand from you, Payal, is this. I know कि सब कुछ सूत्रों के हवाले से है, पर कुछ समझ में आ रही है अभी तक? Are you able to join the dots at all? Is he in custody? Is he not in custody? Has he run away? Was he never in custody? Was he arrested and then managed to escape? We simply don't know.
Well, Barkha, I think his question of being arrested and escaping doesn't stand anywhere. That, of course, Punjab police is very strong. That is just not possible. We believe. However, right now, there was a time when, like I've been discussing with you, it was the kind of chase they had. In fact, I would be sharing another image with you. They said that probably this was the vehicle. There was a car that was smashed badly from the back, from the rear. That also has been circulated. That was one of the cars.
Can you share the image? Can you
I will share the image with you. Let me just pull out that image. So they have been saying that this probably was the car, or probably one of the cars that was smashed. However, I honestly feel that he cannot escape. Either the government, see, basically, Barkha, what you have to understand right now, I think the most important message that I would want all the Punjabis, all my friends, all our fellow Punjabis living out in Punjab, what is most important here is that, ladies and gentlemen, law and order situation is fine in Punjab. Let me just reiterate. There are certain areas, like I think areas of wherein even Section 144 has been imposed, but please do not take it to be entire Punjab. But I would like to add here that I've been getting calls frantically by people. Is everything okay in Punjab? Let me reach out to all of you. Otherwise, talking about the cities, everything is normal. However, where there was a chase, or where Amritpal, wherever he went, probably are those areas wherein law and order situation could be little grim. However, Punjab police is on action mode. Let me reiterate, once bitten, twice shy. They know what they have to do.
So, I'm very glad to hear that only pockets of Punjab are disturbed, because when we saw those images earlier of people coming out, Amritpal supporters, some of them
that is not entire Punjab, sects of Punjab. Let me clarify.
But he has been called a kind of Bhindran Wale 2.0, right? He's been called a Bhindran Wale kind of figure. And for those of us...
This was the first video that was released from where the chase started, as you can see.
Yeah. Now, Payal, my question is this. You are saying the law and order situation is under control, nothing to worry about. There are only pockets of disturbance. My question to you, Payal, is this, that we all remember how Bhindran Wale holed himself up in the Golden Temple. Operation Blue Star followed. The rest, as they say, is history. What if Amritpal goes and seeks refuge in a Gurdwara?
Okay, Barkha, let me take you back down the memory lane. I think he did a similar incident. If you know of the Ajnala incident, where, he held the sacred Granth Sahib, and he moved, and thus the Punjab police could not take any action. And we have, some heart-wrenching images and videos of the Punjab police wherein they said, that's their sacred Granth. They would not like to do anything that could harm it. So that, of course, there. But I think this was the third time. I am going to reiterate, once bitten, twice shy. We believe that Punjab government, our government, that is Punjab government, knows what they are doing. And because, let me put it straight, let me tell everybody that law and order situation is fine in Punjab. There are not people running around in the streets and normal. It's just, like you said, certain pockets wherein things are happening. Otherwise, at the moment, hi, Chandra Sita, hi.
Yeah, Chandra is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Punjab situation is fine. I mean,
Okay,
because
but I
I do
still have
not
a
want
ton of questions.
anybody calling frantically, "Hey, what's happening in Punjab?"
No,
We are
I'm
fine.
glad
We're
to hear
safe.
that from you. I'm very glad to hear that from you.
And,
But
and
the
our government,
question,
as far as law and order is concerned, Punjab police and the government are doing fine as of
okay,
now.
Chandrasutta Dogra, senior journalist, is with us. And Chandra, what I want to ask you is this. Can you make any sense of what has just happened in the last hour and a half? All day long, Payal and I were just discussing every single media platform, including us, but every newspaper of significance, every television channel, every digital platform said Amritpal Singh has been arrested. An hour ago, we get a press statement with a massive twist in the case saying he's on the run. 78 other arrests have been made. His bodyguards are among those who've been arrested. What's going on? Are you able to make any sense of this?
Well, things are certainly hazy. There's no doubt about that. And until and unless we have some clarity from the Punjab police or from the government, it's very difficult to say exactly what's happening.
Exactly.
It's very possible. It's very possible that he has been caught. And and you know how the police generally holds on to people for a while and then produces them later and shows the arrest. That's one possibility. But the other
Yeah.
is also that he could be on the run, and
Hmm.
so either way, the message that seems to be going down is that the Punjab police is taking strong action against this person who had humiliated, who had created a lot of confusion after the Janala incident. Punjab police was on the mat, the government was on the mat because of the humiliation which they suffered. And I think it was quite clear that the action was going to come anytime soon. My sense is that the government was waiting for the G20 meetings to get over in Amritsar before they could launch any kind of action.
But Chandra, I want
Because,
to jump in there. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. But
yeah,
when
yeah,
you say that it has been humiliating to see the impunity with which Amritpal Singh has been behaving, I agree with you. But it will also be extremely embarrassing if it turns out that he's actually escaped. You're saying
yes, of course,
you're
yeah,
offering one theory, which was my first theory, that maybe he's in custody and they don't want to admit it. Payal doesn't
yeah,
agree with that theory. You're saying maybe. But the other theory is going to raise a bunch of really awkward questions. Did he escape? Did he escape? Is that a
absolutely,
possibility?
absolutely. And if that happens, that will really be, I think, just another embarrassment for the police. Let's just hope. But until this haze clears, it's very difficult to say what actually is happening. But given the kind of police force that is there in Punjab, they are very professional. They
Yeah,
have a
exactly.
great track
Balka,
record.
I would like to add here
They
that
have a great track
the
record
question
during
of him
terrorism.
escaping
So
is something that we should not pick
You're
up
both
at the
speaking
moment.
together. I can't follow.
see,
One at a time. Hang on. Payal, let Chandra just finish a point and I'll come to you right after that. Chandra, if you can hear me, go ahead.
yeah, all that I'm saying is that they have a great track record. So I find it hard to believe, and I think very slim chances that he's actually escaped. I'm quite sure that he's in custody, is being questioned, and possibly we might hear more about this in the next day or so, as and when things become clear. But yes, him actually escaping seems a
Yeah.
little difficult. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
also given the fact that he doesn't enjoy too much support on the ground in Punjab. The videos that we see of his supporters saying, share it as much as possible and everyone get together and come and support him. Now the only people who are actually sitting in dharna, asking for his release, or whatever release, is that small group of people which are holding on to a morcha on the Punjab border with Chandigarh. So that's
Yeah,
about
we
all.
have those
Otherwise,
pictures, but I
now,
am very confused. Why
now,
would
now
the
this,
police? Why would any police force, Chandar? Why would any police force arrest a man and not own it? Why would they, unless they want to get these people off the street? The only theory I can think of is they want to get his supporters off the street. But why would they just not produce him, own this moment? It's a triumph for them, for the police force. Look, we've taken tough action. We put him behind bars. If he's in their custody, why would they not want to own it?
this is typical police tactics. Whenever they have a sensitive prisoner with them, I think they would first also like to assess the ground situation, evaluate how things are panning out. Also, I think this action was also taken after doing an assessment of sorts, whether there would be an upsurge. And I think a lot of thought has gone into this whole action, not only by the Punjab police, and I also feel that when the Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann met Home Minister Amit Shah, I think that is when
Hmm.
the decision was taken to crack down on him. It was just a question of time once the G20 meetings were over, and then this action has happened. So I think the center and the state are working in tandem on this particular thing. There has
That's
been a
interesting
detailed
to hear. That's
assessment.
interesting to hear because there's a perception, Payal, that in a sense the Punjab police are trying to embarrass the Aam Aadmi Party government. Payal, do go ahead with your thoughts. Payal,
Yeah. So first,
Payal, can you hear me?
I would like to add here what Chanda just said, that there were images, there were pictures
Yeah.
floated of Bhagwant Mann meeting Amit Shah, Home Minister. So, like she said, it could be in tandem. It could be right. So again, speculations. However, I would also like to draw your attention to the fact that see, at the end of the day, police, they it's about
Sorry, I
law
think
and
we've
order.
lost you. Can you?
It's about law and order. And in Punjab, post the specifically, there had been incidents before, but post the Ajnala incident, it had been compromised. It created fear. People started, people who were not really into politics started talking about it. Let me bring this. A common man who would say, "Arey, mujhe to
Yeah.
politics mein koi interest nahi hai." People started calling us. It started affecting Punjab because specifically post Ajnala incident, there had been speculation. So of course, I'm sure police, मतलब वो कहते हैं
Yeah.
ना, फूंक फूंक
Payal,
के
we can't
कदम रख
hear
रहे
you.
होंगे. And tomorrow is an important day. Let's not forget.
Yeah, Payal is pointing out again and again that Sunday is Sidhu Moosewala's death anniversary, and that's also a sensitive day. Dr. Sunny Singh, if you can hear me, Dr. Sunny Singh Ahluwalia from the Aam Aadmi Party, ये क्या हुआ, कैसे हुआ, क्या हो रहा है, sir?
मैडम
Dr.
अगर
Ahluwalia,
आम आदमी पार्टी कुछ कर दे तो प्रॉब्लम, ना कुछ करे
जी
तो प्रॉब्लम. So
जी
today
मैं तो बोल रही हूँ
basically
हो
the
क्या रहा है?
Punjab
Is he in
police,
jail? Is he not in jail? Sir, is he in
no
jail?
no
Is he not in jail?
मैडम, अभी पता है क्या है कि पंजाब पुलिस launched a crackdown against these elements of Waris Punjab and 78 people have been
Hmm.
already been arrested. Amritpal,
Hmm.
basically police teams are trying to hunt him and Amritpal is on
Yeah.
run. So if you
Yes.
see the situation and believe it or not, he may be arrested anytime, or might be the police have arrested them and they're not keeping their cards very close to them because of the search operations are going on. 78 people have been arrested, and all the details will be used soon. Be told by the DGP Punjab. He is going to held a
Dr.
press
Ahluwalia,
conference
now
very
that you
soon.
are here, my one question to you, as you represent Aam Aadmi Party, why was there a long gap in, in giving this notification out? Wherein the first statement, the first notification that do not believe in rumors was released long back. However, the government took about 4 hours. And in those 4 hours, I think it's pretty natural because it's a big move. People would be speculating. Media will talk, and there would be a lot of rumors. Just one notification cannot subside those rumors. People would be questioning.
I absolutely agree with Payal, Dr. Ahluwalia. Why would the police have the media, national media, local media report all day that he's in jail without contradicting this earlier? Dr. Ahluwalia, can you hear me, sir? Dr. Ahluwalia, can you hear me?
I can.
डॉक्टर आलूवालिया, हाँ जी, मेरा
I,
सवाल ये है, हाँ जी, आप बोले.
मैडम ऐसा है कि सब, the major question is whether he is in jail or not. This is your question?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay. So when we say that Punjab police has already arrested 78 people, he is on the run. He may be arrested anytime or he might be arrested. Now, this statement is individually, this is the statement which was given by the police officials. They have released by this was by the Information and Public Relation Department, Punjab. So this is the information right now. Police is taking up the search. There must be some strategy that they are not opening the issue with it, people, so that there's no
which is
disturbances in Punjab.
understandable.
So the now
And
the
Dr.
situation is
Aluwale,
under control. Yes.
okay. And also Sidhu Moosewala's death anniversary, is that also a sensitive factor, sir?
See, ma'am, in Punjab, whenever there are situations like law and order, so the
We sort of lost you there. We lost him there, but I think he made the operative point, Chandar, that you were trying to make, that this could be strategic. This could be strategic. Chandar, can we unmute Chandar? Hang on, Chandar. Can we unmute Chandar quickly? Chandar, are you muted at your side? Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah,
Chandar.
no,
Yeah.
no. Absolutely, I agree with that. I think, like I said earlier, that they will do an assessment. They will see what kind of a reaction they can expect from the ground. Only then will the police actually. And also, when they say that 78 people have been arrested, how do we know that he's not one amongst them? And this is typical Punjab police tactics, or not just Punjab police. Well, police everywhere does this. They always hold on
Which is,
to
which is
Payal is
quite
not
to
convinced of
understandable.
question
this.
them.
Payal, you're
Which,
not convinced of this.
no,
Payal, you're
all I'm
not
saying is,
convinced that
which
he's
is
actually
quite
in custody.
understandable, but my whole point is that एक सुतली बम पहले छोड़ दिया गया कि फेक रूमर्स में नहीं आना और 4 घंटे के बाद एक नोटिफिकेशन आता है. See, we all have to understand it is big. It is the biggest,
Yeah.
in fact, if you talk about what is happening in Punjab. So
Yeah.
people will speculate. And when the best way to put an end is not arrested or arrested. I understand, like Dr. Aluwalia rightly mentioned, that they have their strategy. And trust me, I have full faith in our Punjab police. They are
Yeah.
diligent, they are vigilant, and they're strong. And no questions about that. However, whatever happened in the Janala incident was, like I discussed with, there were incidents which, of course, they could not do. Granth Sahib, for Punjab, बहुत बड़ी बात होती है, बहुत बड़ी बात. नानक साहब का, गुरु नानक का अनादर नहीं करा जा सकता. Sacrilege का मामला अभी भी चला. In fact, to let you know, Barkha, there is one sacrilege that happened even today, by the way. So there are things
Yeah.
happening here and there, and of course, Dr. Aluwalia, you would agree with me. Tomorrow is a very big day for Punjab. There are going to be lot many people. I mean, it is going to be like a sea of people, which we were speculating. However, let's see how the situation
Yeah.
would turn out.
Dr. Aluwalia, if you can hear me, I was asking you about the Sidhu Moosewala death anniversary that Payal just mentioned. If you want to come in on that, what do you think is going on? Is tomorrow a sensitive day for law and order?
The people of Punjab basically are, they understand all the situations presently happening in Punjab. Whatever this Amritpal has created in Punjab, what he's trying to create and divide the people at the different issues, he wants to, build a different state, like he's saying, I want to build a Khalistan, or he's giving
Yeah.
some different kinds of things. The Sidhu Moosewala, yes, tomorrow will be an important day, no doubt about it. Law and order situations are under control.
Under
Police
control.
is looking at all the things in the Mansa district as well. And though he was the Sidhu
Yes.
Moosewala people are all over Punjab, maybe 78 have already been arrested. Police may arrest 50, 60 people more in coming 2, 3 hours.
Yeah.
So the operations,
Sorry,
the search
I
operations,
guess there's network issues in Punjab today because internet is slow because of law and order reasons. Yes. We heard you, Dr. Aluwalia. Thank you for that update. I'm just going to get a last word from both Chandar and Payal. Chandar, what would you be looking, all your decades of journalistic training, what's the one thing you'd be looking out for in the next 24 hours? Chandar?
Well, one is certainly that the Sidhu Moosewala death anniversary should go off peacefully. That's of paramount importance. I think the police and the security agencies are looking at that, and probably the action against, I mean, it's quite obvious that the action against Amritpal and all his supporters and his people around him was also in anticipation of the death anniversary, because this lot could have created trouble over there. They could have created some kind of a ruckus. And may I just point out that some uh, people who understand Punjab and who know what's happening
I love
from the
that.
Khalistani fringe believe that what happened in Ajnala the other day, where the Guru Granth Sahib was brought, and it was used as a shield, etc. they believe, and I'm talking from what the Khalistani camp believes, the fringe. They believe that this was set up to be another kind of a sacrilege, a bargari and a behbel kala and firing, and that this was a bait, and it was set up that another incident like this should happen, tarnish the image of Punjab and the Punjab police and the government, etc. And that the Punjab police foiled that attempt by not resorting to any
Reacting.
drastic action, not firing, not doing anything. They took flack for for
Yes.
their action, certainly, but I think now they are hitting back and doing so. I mean, if one goes by this theory, which uh, which a lot of people are saying that this was averted, and that attempt to create another sacrilege in Ajnala was foiled. So I think we really need to um, uh, need to pat the Punjab police on their back for this. Although of course they've faced a lot of flack as we've seen over the last few days, lots more,
Yeah.
and
That's
also
that
the
that's yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead. Yeah.
And presently, I think the police has been given a free hand right from the beginning to use their own good sense and
Yeah.
attempt or approach any issue how they wish to. The present Director General of Police is a very professional officer who has a great track record, and he's not politically aligned either. So I think we can expect things to move in the right direction professionally, with a certain amount of sensitivity thrown in. And here I'd just like to add one more word, that Amritpal, for all the ruckus that he's created in Punjab, he doesn't enjoy any ground support in the state. Even firstly, he's annoyed the religious lobby by using the Granth Sahib. They all disapprove of what he did. The Khalistani fringe element, which one would think would ordinarily join hands with him, he's a fellow Khalistani, so to say, but they have kept their distance. They don't attend his functions, events, anything. They are extremely suspicious of him. And today there was one former Khalistani supporter. He has gone on record to say that he seems to be a plant by Pakistan's ISI. He doesn't understand Sikhi at all. He was clean shaven when he was in Dubai. He has no idea about what Sikhism is. So this lot is now hitting back, is criticizing Amritpal. So I think uh, things will clarify in the next few days, because he doesn't enjoy much ground support.
Okay, I would like to
I,
add on. I would like to add here that there had been a lot of speculations, okay, on his credibility or not so credibility. There is a sect that supports him. There is a section that would not. There were, and in fact, I think the tables were turned post the Ajnala incident, which you also mentioned. We've seen the wave changing post the Ajnala incident. People weren't really vocal about it, but post that, people had been talking, because that was one, no less than a sacrilege. I mean, in the sense,
yeah.
attempted
Yeah.
to be such, right? So
Yeah.
tables have turned. However, what will how things will unfold, I think we will have to wait and watch. But one thing
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
reiterate, and I am very sure, and I can tell you, sitting in Punjab, that law and order situation is taken care of.
Well, that is certainly good to hear. I was just going to say that we're going to watch this space on Sunday when the Sidhu Moosewala death anniversary commemorations take place. That's going to be a sensitive day. At the same time, in the next 24 hours, the Punjab police is going to have to reveal its hand, because otherwise it's going to take flack, possibly again, because it we will leave it there. Thank you very much. If you're just tuning in after a day of it being suggested that
I thought
a
Punjab
comment
had network
from the
issues, but now
police,
I
but that is
realize
not the case. Thank you
where
very
Barkha
much,
is saying
Chandan.
we have more
Sorry,
internet
Payal, you're
issues.
trying to say something, Payal?
I'm saying internet services were disrupted in Punjab, but I assume
Okay,
your
yeah,
area
sorry.
has
We'll
more
leave it
internet
there.
issues.
Yeah. Sorry, Payal, you wanted the last word? Payal, go ahead.
I just wanted to
Payal, go
say that
ahead. Payal.
internet services were disrupted in Punjab. However, I feel there is more, disruption at your end. So Punjab is doing fine, guys.
You know, and I was just going to say that Delhi's internet is misbehaving in a way that Punjab hasn't, even though Punjab is the place where the internet lines are supposed to have been suspended. Thank you, Payal and Chandar.
Not Wi-Fi, by the way. So, guys, another thing,
yes,
only
which is
Wi-Fi
why your
is
Wi-Fi
working,
certainly,
and that is why
certainly
we're
behaving
talking
better than
about
ours.
this.
Certainly behaving better than ours. Thank you, Payal, and thank you, Chandar, and thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you Sunday morning with more updates. Thanks for watching. Take care.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.